Yo, hey Goddess, how you doing? Is my mic working? Can you hear me? Am I coming through loud and clear? That is my priority in questions. Miss Jones, can you hear everything loud and clear? Okay, well the next question is, if you can hear me loud and clear, how loud is the music coming through? Let's just get this all set up right. How's that all coming through? Can you hear me and the music both well? Whoa, shit. No, that's a bit too much. That should do it. Can you hear me and the music now? I just want to make sure this is in the right. That should do it then. Okay, well. That answers that one then. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That should be the distance we need to keep everything at for the rest of tonight. Right. Well. Let's get down to business, shall we? What are we doing here? Right. Let's get things started. And we're going to kick tonight's show off with Malcolm Black versus Kyron McAllister. We've got Malcolm came invited into the SWA at the request of our King of the North, Leo Punk. A unsuccessful attempt to dethrone the King though for him, but he wasn't alone in an unsuccessful night. That's right, Kyron McAllister also taking a loss to Jacob Helms. The former core tag team certainly left their mark on the night and in the light heavyweight division. Can both of these men recover from their losses? Malcolm Black to right a wrong in his debut, and Kyron McAllister to prove he's what he claims to be himself, and not only what he claims to himself, but what he claims to the whole roster and especially to his father. So the question is, can he get that shit done tonight, or does Malcolm Black come away with a loss? Let's get down to business. Coming down to the ring first. He stands in at 6 feet 2 inches. Weighing in at 239 pounds. By way of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Your divine war chief, Malcolm Black. So like I said, Malcolm came at the invitation of Leo Punk. After a little shot that Malcolm had fired his direction, well, the UKWF granted such request. And here he is, in his second match under the UKWF banner in the SWA. Returning back to Scotland after moving away to Canada. Plying his trade across the north. Certainly taking his time getting down to the ring here. How you doing, Ripper? Ariel, Goddess, Brandon Quavos, Wild Matt Outlaw, Miss Jones as always, Nox Vulgaris, how you doing? Wow. Malcolm Black took so long to get down to the ring, his music has run out. What the fuck? Talk about milking your entrance to the point. But here we go. Malcolm down to the ring, and now we need to bring on his opponent. Coming down to the ring now. Standing in at 5 feet 11 inches. Weighing in at 240 pounds. By way of Ayrshire, Scotland. He is the self-proclaimed King of the North. Kyron McAllister. Kyron McAllister, well, sits fair to middling, could have taken the crown, but let's get down to business now. Malcolm Black, Kyron both ready to go. Wee Jimmy, our referee, rings that bell, and Kyron straight out their gate with a jumping neck breaker. Now going to work. No, there's a back elbow shot by Malcolm. Comes running in, caught with the fireman's carry takedown though. Kyron with a big club and blow sends him down on his ass. And now the kick, no, the leg caught. Malcolm sweeps the leg. And a standing moonsault, quick to follow up. Brought up onto the feet. Step up. Head scissor takedown. Over goes Kyron there in a stiff kick down the spine. But that seems to have woken Kyron up as he gets straight up and comes with a lunging lariat there. And Malcolm sent down. The boot caught again. Malcolm this time opting to tie up the leg and into the German suplex. Brought up onto the feet. Rolling through. DDT planting Kyron on his skull there. But Kyron quick to roll back up onto his feet. Caught though quickly again by Malcolm. Snap med. Drop kick into the back of the head. Brought up onto the feet. Bitch slapped away though by Kyron. There's the Irish whip. Into the ropes goes Malcolm Black. A little collision there. A little bit of a miscue by Kyron there. The backdrop, no rolling, landed on his feet. Wrenches the arm around and there's the back heel kick into the face. How you doing, Corey Quinn? Kick to the knee. Back heel kick into the side of the skull again of Kyron. Strikes ahoy. Being unleashed by Malcolm Black. There's the side headlock. Or the front headlock into the backdrop suplex. And Malcolm Black feeding off this crowd. Getting fired up now. Big overhand right. Kyron now. Was he just biting on his nose? Brought up onto the feet. Neck breaker. And another neck breaker. One over the knee and one over the shoulder. Now trying to tear open the face at Kyron McAllister. There's a kick, note. Leg caught, elbow shot to the top of the knee. Kyron now trying to fight back into this. Whips Malcolm into the corner, but there's the boot caught again and a stiff kick underneath the hamstring. Kyron with a stiff forearm back elbow shot by Malcolm. No. Trying to keep himself free here. Malcolm now being hung out. Still stiff kick into the midsection as he was hung over the rope there. Big suplex by Kyron. Now Kyron McAllister going up top, climbing the ropes, turns around. What's he looking for here? A moonsault from the top, crashing down on Malcolm Black, and then goes for the pin. Forearm buried across the face for the 2 count. Malcolm up on his feet again. Kyron caught, but there's the punches into the midsection, trying to break himself free from that front face lock. Jumping neck breaker. And rolling to the floor goes Malcolm Black. Kyron drops down, dodges the forearm thrown for his kidneys, but there's caught again. The neck breaker over the knee and then drop down again. Into the ring now, face down, ass up. Kyron being helped up onto his feet. Rolled up, single arm, power bomb. And again, brought up onto the feet now, Kyron. Caught up onto the shoulders of Malcolm Black. What's he looking for here? Dumps him down. Looks to tie him up. And here comes the rings of Saturn. But Kyron quick to try and break himself free. Breaks the lock around his neck. And there's the elbows into the head. Some damage done to the arm though of Kyron, you can see. Grabs a hold of Malcolm, throws him through the ropes, draping him out, taking his time here, taking in the crowd before delivering that DDT from the rope. That hangman's DDT there. Quick stomp down into the chest. And now laying in the punches into the side of the head before smashing his face off the canvas. It's the grab of the legs, dropping Kyron down on his face here. Now in through the ropes. Kyron takes a big club and blow to the side of the head. And another stomp into the midsection. Malcolm now opening up that midsection and then laying in those boots. Big forearm. Seems to have busted Kyron open with something there. Here's Black building up a head of steam. There's the leg drop across the chest. Now Kyron being brought up onto his feet. Stiff kick into the midsection. Running in, big lariat takes Black off his feet again. Dragging him away from the ropes here. What's he looking for? But no, Malcolm already up on his feet. Drop kick. Pops up, another drop kick. Both men up onto their feet. Kyron throws the lariat off the ropes with a crossbody. Comes Malcolm Black there. Helped up onto the feet now. Belly to belly. No, rake of the eyes. Kyron raking the eyes and into the bulldog. Malcolm slow to his feet. Kyron laying in wait. Grabs him from behind, but there's the back elbows of Malcolm Black breaking himself free. Scooped up onto the shoulders of Kyron, but he slips out. Falling down. Inverted DDT there by Malcolm Black. Seems to have the answers for whatever Kyron's throwing at him at the moment. Low kick, mid kick, jumping lariat, and down goes Kyron again. Black now stiff kick into the midsection. Swinging through into that neck breaker, rolling back into the body splash. Is that Black starting to lose a bit of steam there. Looking a little bit drained. Kyron trying to get up onto his feet. Black came in for him, but back elbow shot there by Kyron. Saw Malcolm Black coming for him. Tosses him off the rope. A springboard roundhouse for the 2. Kyron surprised that wasn't enough to put him away. Black now slow to his feet himself. Kyron laying in wait. Grabs a hold of the arm. The roll through there by Malcolm Black. Drop toe hold. Face first into the canvas goes Kyron. Stiff punch to the midsection. Again grabbing a hold of Malcolm Black. Throwing him through the ropes. Draping him off that middle rope. Taking his time before delivering that DDT again. All these delays costing Kyron here. Forearm buried across the face. There's the 1, the 2. And even with the delay, Kyron McAllister managing to pick up the victory. So there you see it, Malcolm Black where he went for the belly, raking the eyes by Kyron, the back elbow shot. Tossing him off the ropes there, and here it came, that springboard roundhouse straight to the jaw. Here you thought Kyron had him, but a drop toe hold by Malcolm Black. Be your winner, and wearing the crimson mask of victory, the self-proclaimed King of the North, Kyron McAllister. So congratulations to Kyron McAllister. We're going to move right along. Remember, the Iron Skull and Women's KO challenges are open. Get in touch with Miss Jones via Skype or Twitter if you want to have a go at that. But we're going to move on to our next one-on-one match, which is a Wrestling Cup Round 2 match. So let's find out who's in this one. Switchblade Rage and Kaylee the Red Widow. So let's get down to this one. So here we go, 2 women involved in this one. A round 2 cup match. So here we go into round 2 of the Women's Wrestling Cup. These 2 women made it through round 1 by beating Violet Black and Cougar Knight. So with 1 win behind them in the cup, whose momentum carries them through into round 3 and 1 step closer to being crowned this season's Wrestling Cup winner. So who have you got? Is it Kaylee or is it Switchblade Rage? Come on ladies, let's get down to the ring, shall we? Thank you Miss Jones for sharing out the Twitter handle. The following match is a Women's Wrestling Cup Round 2 match, scheduled for 1 fall. Coming down to the ring first. She stands in at 5 feet 5 inches. Weighing in at 130 pounds. by way of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, USA. She is the Switchblade Rage. But let's bring on her opponent. Standing in at this tall, weighing this much, by way of New York City, she is the Red Widow, Kaylee. Let's take a look at their records heading into this match, shall we? Switchblade Rage currently has a record of 6 wins, 2 losses, whereas Kaylee has a record of 2 wins, 3 losses. So on that alone, you would say that Switchblade had the form which should carry her through, but as we know, you can't rely on form in these knockout tournaments. Anything can happen. So let's see who's going to get that all-important victory here. Whoa, okay, a little technical issue there with the music apparently. But let's get back down to the ringside now with Wee Jimmy, our referee. And here we go, rings that bell. Wrench of the wrist, hammerlock straight out of the gate. Into the Russian leg sweep down onto the arm. Matt Outlaw straight out calling for Switchblade for the win. Palm strikes now working the chest. Roundhouse kick to the skull and down goes Katie. Now building up a head of steam for the senton. Switchblade staying on top of her opponent here. Stomp down into the midsection and again working over the core of Katie. But now Katie catches that leg. Stiff kick underneath the hamstring. STO takedown. And Katie already trying to get this crowd on her side. You've barely got the move off yet. Stiff kick. Oh, leg caught, elbow shot to the top of the knee, the float over, the DDT. Switchblade now brings Kaylee up onto her feet. Fakes out that knife edge chop, delivers the DDT instead. Double palm strikes missing, but a big stiff roundhouse to the side of the skull takes down Switchblade. Not even a 1 count, kicking out strong there. Rolling away from that kick that was coming for her back. Big spine buster there by Switchblade. And again building up a head of steam. The senton. More like a slip and slide there. Brought up onto the feet. Big palm strikes again missing. Katie straight in for that front face lock. Hammer locking the arm up. Scoop slam dropping her on that arm. And again Katie brings Switchblade up. Chokehold locked in. Waist lock with the legs wrapped around the waist and still holding on to that chokehold, but Switchblade powering through now, lifting her up, dumping her down on her back. Brought up onto the feet, mid kick, leg caught. Dragon screw takedown and Switchblade doing the smart thing, rolling out underneath the bottom rope there. Pulling herself up on the apron while Kaylee's too busy trying to get this crowd on her side. Switchblade dives into the rope, a little cat and mouse, here we go. Big hip toss there, over goes Switchblade. Stiff kick down her spine as she sat up there, followed up with some more stomps to the back. And again, Kaylee bringing her up onto her feet now. Tossed into the steel steps we go. Brought up onto the feet now. Running knee shot, swinging a miss. Spun around. Kaylee falling over her own feet yet again. Jimmy restarts the count as Switchblade rolls to the floor. Stiff kick into the chest and again another stiff kick right across the chest of Kaylee there. Kaylee tossed around the outside, laying up against the security barrier here. Switchblade not following up though, allowing Katie to get out of the corner before tossing her back into the steel steps. Remember, the ladies have up to the count of 20 to use on the outside here at their disposal. But Switchblade again letting the count get to 7 before returning to the outside. Trying to pick Kaylee up, but there's a club and blow across the back. Knee shot missing by Kaylee. Rear waist lock applied. Slipped out. Exchange of punches there. Wrenching on the arm. Dropping her shoulder first into the floor. Stiff forearm right to the jaw of Switchblade. Before bringing her up. Stalling before the fall with the suplex. Count of 7. Kaylee brings Switchblade up onto her feet now. Bringing it back into the ring. Switchblade face down, ass up. Kaylee stood over her now, rolled away, jumping, knee shot, takes down Kaylee. Big club and lariat. Kaylee pops up, eats another stiff lariat. Comes with a lariat of her own, missing. Scoop and power slam there by Switchblade. And another running senton onto Kaylee. She's laid out on the floor. Up on her feet. Nope. Looking for a cut and missed. Stiff punch into the midsection, followed up by a right hook to the jaw, swinging around before driving Kaylee into the canvas once more. Helped up onto the feet now, mid kick, leg caught, elbow shot to the top of the knee. Kaylee missing with that running knee strike though. Russian leg sweep, landing on her feet, rolling all the way through, landing on her feet with Switchblade there, before striking a pose for this crowd. Big overhand right by Kaylee, staggers Switchblade, follows up with a kick, but the kick's caught. Again, Kaylee managing to break free, tries to scoop Switchblade up, but there's nope, that's blocked. Knife edge chop exchange here. Irish whip reversed, into the corner goes Switchblade now. Kaylee slow to follow up, stretching the arm over the rope before clubbing across the chest, and again opening up that chest, and another clubbing blow. Collar and elbow tie up. Pushed away is Kaylee though. Drop kick right in the and Kaylee onto her back. Switchblade again off the ropes. Another diving senton. Fakes out that knife edge chop, looks for that DDT, but this time Kaylee reverses into a Russian leg sweep. Stomp down into the midsection. Going after the arm now. Wrenching it round, hammerlock. Ooh, pulling it down, looking to break the arm of Switchblade. Leg hook down for the count. There's the 1, the 2, and a stiff kick out on 2. Switchblade low, still laid out on the back. Kaylee stood over her at the minute, bringing her up onto her feet. The Irish whip into the corner. Scooped up on the shoulders. The running Death Valley driver out the corner. Laid out center of the ring. Leg hooked. Down for the 1. The 2. And the shoulder up by Switchblade on 2. Remember, you lose, you're out of the next round. Whoever makes it through this one will go into round 3. Trying to pop that shoulder out of its socket here. So far, Z and Ivy Pine have made it into the next round of the cup. Scooped up onto the shoulder, slipped out. Inverted DDT there by Switchblade. Switch now bringing her up, drop kick again, right into the chest of Kaylee, dropping her onto her back, but this time Kaylee rolls to the floor. Switchblade wasting no time, going out after her, snap jab. Body punch there right in the kidney, into the rib cage, sorry. High angle flatliner. And again a big running lariat. Switchblade once more strikes a pose for the crowd here. Kaylee up onto her feet now. Tosses Switchblade into the ring, quick to follow. Switchblade trying to get up onto her feet, but she's caught from behind. Backdrop suplex. And again brought up onto her feet. Roundhouse swing and a miss there by Kaylee, but there she is grabbing a hold. Snap suplex straight away. And now bringing Switchblade up onto her feet. Roundhouse again missed, but quick to grab a hold of Switchblade, throwing her into the ropes, and the big spear cutting her down to size. Kaylee climbing up on that top turnbuckle through the elbow drop right to the heart of Switchblade. Leg hook for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and only a 2 count. Overhand right missing. Kaylee fighting back with a big punch to the midsection. Arm roll through, no, but drop toe hold. Switchblade trying to take back control here. Grabbing Kaylee by the throat, looking for a chokeslam, but there's the elbows. Stiff kick into the knee. Off the ropes comes Kaylee. Knee shot to the skull. Down for the pin. There's the 1, 2, and 3. And going into round 3 of the Cup will be Kaylee, the Red Widow. Here you see the pin attempt by Kaylee. The leg hooked for a 2 count. Here we see the move that finished Switchblade's round in the Cup. That knee shot right to the skull. And your winner by way of pinfall is the Red Widow, Kaylee. So far already secured in round 3 of the Women's Cup is Z, Ivy Pine and Kaylee. Still to come is Eve Guerin versus Amber Young, Atomi Zuki versus Eva Cyanide, and Ali Andrews versus Tara. We're going to carry on and move right along into our next match. Let's see who have we got up next in the men's heavyweight division. It's going to be Brandon Cuevas versus Victor Harris. So Victor Harris versus Brandon Cuevas, our next matchup. So let's get down to business, shall we? Brandon Cuevas, Victor Harris. Brandon Cuevas heads into this match unsuccessful in his attempts to claim the King of the North Championship at the Battle of Bannockburn. But he was able to beat Adam Guerin in the Wrestling Cup. Victor Harris, the current #1 contender. Certainly a man you want to knock off here. He's also claimed a victory over his nearest rival last episode. That was Demented O'Connolly. So, can Brandon Cuevas take a scalp in this match? The momentum this would give him in the division and in the cup. Whereas Victor could extend his lead over everybody else with another win here. So the question is, can he get it done? Let's find out. The following match is scheduled for one fall and is a heavyweight division match. Coming down to the ring first, he stands in at 6 feet 9 inches, weighing in at 275 pounds. By way of New Jersey City, USA, he's the captain, the Big Red, Brandon Cuevas. Like I said, Brandon Cuevas could do with the win here. Keep that momentum going in the Wrestling Cup and in the heavyweight division here. His current record is 4 wins, 3 losses and 1 draw. Well, unfortunately his opponent hasn't got to me with his music. So coming down to the ring now, standing in at 6 feet 8 inches, weighing in at 280 pounds, by way of Norfolk, Virginia, USA. He's one half of the next generation, a member of eternity, with a current record of 2 wins, 2 losses in singles competition. He is Victor Harris. Well, you and me both at Minerva, but maybe some people are just not willing to take those risks anymore. Quavos sorting out those elbow pads. Victor Harris getting the limber, getting ready to go. We Jimmy ring that bell, and here we go. 2 big men going at it. Side headlock. Over we go. An inch difference in height, only 5 pounds difference, so this should be quite a battle here between these 2 men. Rear waist lock applied, snapped over though. Rear chin lock, but Brandon Quavos bringing it up to a vertical base into that hammer lock now. Front face lock. Brandon brings him up for the brain buster there. And again, bringing Victor up onto his feet. Again, side. All the way over, and this time into the neck breaker. Brandon Quavos certainly having his way with Victor Harris early on in this match. Spinning back fist block, big right hook to the jaw. Cravat cutter takes down Quavos. You gotta know that Mordred Nightwalker can't be too pleased that all of his new generation have been eliminated from the Wrestling Cup already. But maybe he just wants them to focus on the task at hand of grabbing the gold. But here we go, stomp down into the back. Victor Harris working on Brandon Quavos. Brought up on now, working the body, back heel kick. Quavos on his ass now, brought up onto one knee. Club and blow, blocked. Big right hand into the midsection of Harris. Oh, what happened there? Quavos tripped up. Maybe his knee gave way for a second. Gave Victor Harris that opportunity to take advantage. Tossing him to one side and then laying in the right hands to the skull. And now looking to choke Quavos out. But you got to remember those extra long limbs of Brandon Quavos are going to give him that little bit of an advantage getting to the ropes here. Dropping down onto his knees, flipping up. Inseguri to the back of the head there. Down goes Quavos. Inch on an inch joke Minerva. Grab by the scruff of the neck. Brought up against the ropes now. A low kick there by Quavos. Draped over the middle rope now. Burying that knee across the back. Brought up onto the feet. Quavos now bringing Harris. Oh, stiff power bomb there. And Harris now brought up onto his feet again. A snap suplex working the back of Victor Harris. Is Quavos taking time, backing up into the corner. A little bit of cockiness here shown by Big Red. There's the big forearm, springboard, forearm, sidestep by Quavos, dumping him face first into the canvas. Looking for a cut and pushed away by Harris. But Quavos quick to grab a hold of Harris yet again by the scruff of the neck. Up against the ropes. Scooped up on the shoulders. Brought around. Hot shot over the top rope and falling to the floor goes Victor Harris now. And what about the girth? That 5 pound difference. Gotta sort out the girth a little bit maybe. Shotgun knee shot. Missed there. Discus lariat taking Victor Harris off his feet. And then a big right hand staggering him back again. This time the drop kick though pushed aside. And an overhand right blocked. Quavos comes with another big right hand looking for the DDT. But here's the body shots by Harris breaking himself free and a cravat cutter on the outside. Like in all matches, we've got a 20 count to use at your disposal. Tossed into the ring, face down, ass up is Brandon CAWs. Harris now with a quick stomp down into the back, bringing CAWs up onto his feet. Back heel kick into the midsection. Oh, Harris maybe looking a little gassed again. We know that these next generation boys don't seem to have the cardio. Mid kick, big jump and Larry, down goes CAWs. Remember, currently your Iron Skull is Twafink Van Sicely. The women's KO champion is Roxanne Winters. No, it's not. It's Angeli the Nightwalker. My apologies. So if you want a shot of them, get in touch with Miss Jones via Skype, via Twitter, via whatever. Let her know what's going on. Brandon CAWs trying to get this crowd going. Knife edge chop missing. Victor Harris as he rolled away there. The low kick taking him off his feet. The big boot missing though because Harris rolling away. Big forearm block. The boot caught of Harris. Big club and Larry takes him off his feet. Up on the feet now. Harris tossed into the ring by CAWs. Rolled in after him. Putting himself up on the ropes. But CAWs quick to get on hold. Up on the shoulders now. The neck breaker over the knee and now going straight into that armbar. Single leg takedown. Now the hammer fists rolling through. Victor Harris standing over Brandon CAWs. CAWs though has him up on the shoulders. Brought around again into the side slam. Deep hook in. There's the 2 count. Stomp down into the lower back. Harris now being set up. And slowly trying to bring him up to a vertical base now. Scooped up. Back breaker over the knee of Brandon CAWs. The arm locked up and again Harris getting up to a vertical base. The big forearm staggering him. Back elbow shot forcing CAWs down into the floor. Down with a pin now. The 2. That forearm buried deep into the jaw of Brandon CAWs. Little extra fuck you from Victor Harris as he now lays in wait. There's the stip over, leg caught, dragon screw takedown. There we go. Harris brings himself up on the ropes. There's the Irish whip. Brandon CAWs slides through the legs, pops up, hurricane runner takedown. Damn, some chatty motherfuckers out there tonight. CAWs calling for Harris to get up onto his feet, begging for it. Springboard, forearm right across the skull of Victor Harris. Brings him up onto his feet. The roundhouse kick. Harris down on his back. There's a stomp into the knee. Brandon CAWs allows Victor Harris to get up onto his feet. The stiff kick into the midsection, grabbing him up. There's the German suplex. Pull up kick, no, the leg caught. Dragon screw takedown again by CAWs. Trying to bring himself up in the corner is Harris now. As CAWs tries to get this crowd going yet again. They're up on their feet. Harris face down, ass up in the corner. Back elbow shot though, catches CAWs. Stiff kick. The running shin kick, no, drop toe hold there by CAWs. CAWs knew what was coming, got that drop toe hold in. Now rolling up Victor Harris. That boot on the bottom rope. Those extra long limbs, remember, of these 2 men. And again, CAWs calling for Victor Harris to get to his feet. Springboard. Forearm this time way off target. Brings him up. Face buster. And again, Brandon CAWs doesn't follow up. Victor Harris rolled into the floor now, getting up onto his feet unsteady like. Fighting back with a big right hand, the block. The right hand of his own, shoots in for the waist lock. Guttering suplex counter there by Victor Harris. CAWs now brought up onto his feet and tossed into the steel stairs, stomach first. Harris trying to get fired up. Don't know how pleased Mordrin's going to be if Brandon CAWs gets the victory over Victor Harris here. Count of 6, slapped away there. Harris now tossed down the side of the ring. Count of 7. CAWs quick to follow up, bringing Harris up into his feet. Big spinning back fist blocked. Knife edge chops exchanged here. Float over. looking for the DDT, and again Victor Harris counters. Big stiff punch into the midsection, front face lock of his own. Back heel kick into the midsection, all the way over, rolling through into the collar. Count of 12, Brandon Cuevas tossed down the side of the ring, tripping over his own feet, falling down. Overhand right block, big left hand by Cuevas. Victor Harris staggering on that one. Staggering, although he managed to get the counter in as Cuevas came running in for him. Harris now tossed into the ring. Cuevas through the ropes quickly after him. Back elbow shot seems to have busted Cuevas open. The combination strikes now by Victor Harris, catching him with that knee into the side of the temple. Cuevas brought up onto his feet. Mid kick caught. Elbow shot to the top of the knee. Cuevas has Harris up on his shoulders. The big side slam, but the arm reaching the ropes. Stomp down into the lower back. Cuevas now building up a head of steam off the ropes. The big knee shot across the forehead of Victor Harris. Brandon Cuevas starting to lose a little composure here. Starting to, oh, stiff kick down the spine. Brought up onto the feet. Pele kick catches Victor Harris right on the top of the skull. Stands him up, overhand right block, big forearm by Harris. Comes shooting in, but Brandon catches him. Club and blow over the shoulders. Big stomach blow there by Harris. And again a stiff punch, kick into the stomach, another stiff kick. Victor Harris now, what's he looking for here? Sits him up for the sit down pile driver. Dragged away to the center of the ring, forearm across the face for the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2. Stomped down across the face. Sat up now. Cranking that neck round. Cuevas slow to his feet. There's the punch into the midsection. Scoops him up on the shoulders, and there's that neck breaker again. Surely Cuevas goes for the pin. Yes, he does. Leg hooked. Jimmy out of position though. 1, 2, and 3. Brandon Cuevas with the victory. So let's take a look at how that all went down. Here you see that neck breaker over the knee. The leg caught. And again another angle of that leg being caught. The roll through, looking for that calf crusher. The sit down pile driver by Victor Harris, not enough. Be your winner by way of pinfall. And another one wearing the crimson mask of victory is Brandon Cuevas. So congratulations to the captain, old Big Red there, Brandon Cuevas. Keeps that momentum going. But who's he going to meet in the Wrestling Cup? Let's see. Who's he got in his round? Ah, that's right. He's got a man who won the opening bout. So Brandon Cuevas versus Kyron McAllister will be their round 3 of the Wrestling Cup. So the question is, which one of them is going to carry that momentum forward when they meet next? So we're going to... Unfortunately, we're going to put Brandon Cuevas music on hold because I don't want to get myself playing that dodgy little grey area where I might get myself banned in certain countries. So let's carry on. Let's see where we're going to go next. Aha! Aha! Take on me, take on me. Anyway, Ariel Black. And she is going up against Roxanne Winters. I thought Bobby Dazzler was here then with a little bit of karaoke. So the SWA is going to carry on. So we've got Ariel Black versus Roxanne Winters. Let's get down to business. Like I said, it's Ariel Black versus Roxanne Winters. Ariel, now an official member of the UKWF women's roster. Undecided on which roster though she's going to be a part of. She won the contract tussle last week on Three Lions Wrestling, but here she goes into battle with Roxanne Winters. She was a surprise entry into the Wrestling Cup, and although she was unsuccessful, she claimed the Women's KO Championship, but now she has lost her grip on that. So now is it the time for Roxanne to establish herself in singles competition, or does Ariel Black make an impact with a victory as an official roster member? Or does Roxanne grab her within Winter's grasp? So let's find out if one of these two women goes forward and claims the victory. Coming down to the ring first, this is a women's division match scheduled for one fall, and making her way down to the ring first, she stands in at 5 feet 2 inches, weighing in at 140 pounds. By way of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, she is Ariel Black. Oh, didn't like whatever that person had to say in the crowd there. Like I said, Ariel Black was the winner of the contract tussle against Nari Katsuyori and Jessica Sawyer. Let's see what she can do in one-on-one condition. So she's already down to the ring. Let's bring on her opponent. And here she comes. Roxanne Winters. Standing in at 5 feet 5 inches. Weighing in at 144 pounds from Carson City, Nevada, USA. What can she get done here? Gemma McAllister, damn, put the cat claws away already, would ya? Does Ariel Black have better luck than Malcolm Black? Let's find out how it all gets down to business now. Wee Jimmy, our referee, rings that bell, and here we go. Big right hand straight out the gate from Roxanne. Scooped up on the shoulders is Ariel. Brought over to the corner, snake eyes. In the corner, stiff kick into the chest. And another stiff boot into the chest by Roxanne. And again, laying that boot into the chest, choking, launching herself up, springing in with a meteor at her double knees into the chest. Stiff 1 count, and Ariel already escaping. Brought up onto the feet, stiff kick, no leg, caught by Ariel, bringing her up into the power bomb. Up on the feet now, stiff, no, leg caught, swung around, brought up. That chest dropped across the knee there, driving the air out of the lungs, but it's not stopping Ariel. Here she comes with that Scottish sickle. Brought up onto the feet now, Roxanne. Sidestep, stiff kick into the back of the calf. Drop kick missing, double axe handle blocked. Here's the Irish whip into the corner, face first down into the turnbuckle. Brought around now, turned around, snap. Oh, blocked there by Ariel, that knife edge chop. Brought up, backdrop suplex. A little nip up there by Black. Winters though with the overhead kick catching Black as she leant in to pick her up. Now a stiff kick down her spine to follow up as well. Black brought up onto her feet, catches that leg as it comes swinging for the midsection, swings her around, drops her with a lariat, and follows up with a boot into the chest of Roxanne before she can get up onto her feet. The arm wrenched around, bringing her up, tossing her all the way over the shoulders. Up on the feet again, grabbing her by the throat, stiff kick into the midsection, running knee shot, swing and a miss, club and blow over the back forearm. Stiff kick into the calf again, waist lock applied. Burt slipping out his aerial club and blow over the back. Now Roxanne does exactly the same. A snap side suplex there. Oh, and it looks like Roxanne's having a little bitch fit. Into the ring now. Both ladies. Pull back lariat there by Aerial Black. Roxanne pops up onto her feet straight in with a knee shot to the face. Stomp down into the chest, sits her up, follows up with another big boot into the chest, and down goes Aerial Black for the one and only a 1 count yet again. Aerial now, face down, ass up, sat up onto her feet, sat up, brought up onto her feet, onto her knee, big roundhouse kick, now up onto her feet, kick to the midsection, leg caught, and again Aerial brings her up into the power bomb. Black needs to try and take back control of this match. Roxanne brought up onto her feet. Big judo-like throw there. Taking her over. Forearm buried in the face for the 1. The 2. And a stiff kick out on 2. Roxanne allowing to take the 2 count. Aerial Black straight up onto the top rope. 450 senton, but the double knees were up. Roxanne up onto her feet now, kicking over, leg caught, swung around the big lariat again by Aerial, but Roxanne pops straight back up with a little nip up, pushed away from getting that cutter, drop toe hold, catches Aerial face down into the canvas, helped up onto her feet now, the collar and elbow tie up, Black managing to force her back, a little page turner, down goes Roxanne, leg hooked, 2 and a getting the shoulder up, Roxanne there. Aerial taking a moment to strike a pose for the crowd. Brings Roxanne up onto her feet. Big stiff lariat. Roxanne pops up, eats another stiff lariat. Coming off the ropes now is Black and a big jumping lariat taking Roxanne off her feet for a 3rd time. The arm wrench, no, rolled through there by Roxanne. Drop toe hold, face first into the canvas we go. Stiff kick. What's she looking for here? Face first into the canvas goes Aerial Black. Forearm across the face for the 1, the 2, and only a 2 count. And looks like Roxanne's ready for it. The BEA unification. Rolled over, leg hooked. 1, 2. Wow, I thought Aerial Black was a goner there from that beautification knee strike. Roxanne again backing up into the corner. Oh, she's going up top. Laid out on the canvas. Big frog splash. Double knees up though by Aerial Black. Helped Roxanne up onto her feet. Stiff. No, the leg caught by Winters. Brought up, and again the chest driven over the knee of Roxanne. There's the big punch to the midsection, breaking free of the hold. The Scottish sickle with the shot across the back of the skull. Roxanne up onto her feet though. Aerial backing away, staying out of arm's reach. Gets caught, wrist lock, but there's the big forearm. Overhand right thrown, but a block there by Winters. Big stiff forearm, now scooping Aerial Black up onto her shoulders, carrying her across the ring here into the corner. Hot shot in the corner, and what was Roxanne looking for here? Backing away. Aerial Black in the corner. Oh, big boot right across the jaw. Up on the feet now. Looking for Winter's grasp, I believe. But the feet on the ropes there by Aerial Black. And here it comes again. Aerial staggering around. The BEA unification knee shot right to the jaw of Aerial Black. Making sure she's far enough away from the ropes, but all this delay could be costing Roxanne Winters here. She buries the forearm for the 2. And no, it's a 3 count for Roxanne Winters. So not a good night for the Black household. Roxanne Winters with a victory here. Here you see, making her kiss the canvas there. The leg hook down for the 2 count. Be your winner by way of pinfall. And looking quite pleased with herself is Roxanne Winters. Congratulations, Roxanne Winters. Commiserations to Ariel Black on her official debut. Alright, our next match is tag team action. So let's find our team. There we are, Caleb and... no, Ryan Matthews is no longer a member of Alpha. So where are we? Demented. And we're looking for Declan and... not Kyron, he's already been in the match. Connor Stewart. So let's see where this takes us. Right, let's bring an end to this music. Roxanne Winters, we've had enough. Thank you very much. But here we have tag team action. Diamond in the MILF and the Lairds of War. Caleb and Demented now having just singles and tag team action to focus on, as Ryan Matthews has left him high and dry. Well, he decided to seek other opportunities as just a singles member now. So they step into this match against the man who took Demented's heavyweight championship away from the Battle of Bannockburn, and the Beast who defeated their former partner one-on-one. The Lairds, with a better tag team record going into this match, you'd expect to claim the victory. But the Wolves of Alpha are hungry, and I'm sure they'll be ready and willing to send a message to the tag team division. So, come on gentlemen, let's get down to the ring already, shall we? Could this be a night for the Lairds of War and the Covenanters, with Kyron already picking up a victory tonight? The following match is a tag team division match scheduled for 1 fall. Coming down to the ring first at a combined weight of 511 pounds. They are Caleb James and the sweetheart Demented O'Connolly. The tag team known as Diamond in the MILF. It's not the version that we thought it was going to be. Track 5 is loud, and here it is. We all know that Zerk, former member of the roster, loved to play this in his tank at full blast. But now let's bring on their opponents. Oh no. Oh. Coming down to the ring. Now, being led out by Declan Shaw, your reigning heavyweight champion of the SWA. For a combined weight of 587 pounds. They are your lads of war. The home nation boys, Connor Stewart, the Beast of Glasgow, and Connor Stewart, the Beast of Glasgow, and Declan Shaw from Edinburgh. So like I said, can the lads of war finish off the night for the Covenanters? Kyron getting a win in the opening bout. Now the lads of war down to the ring. I know some of you are probably out there just so you can hear some more Spice Girls wannabe, I'm sure. But let's get down to business. Declan and Demented starting us off here. Wee Jimmy, the time is on the clock. Ring that bell and let's go to work. Stiff kick into the midsection by Declan. Packaging up Demented. Michinoku driver straight out the gate. Leg hook for the one. Well, I've had no official knowledge that you're a Covenanter. I know what you really are, you little gingerhead bitch. The roundhouse missing. Big right hand. Forearm into the face. Coming in for that Larry, but thrown through the ropes. To the outside goes Declan. Demented, sorry. Declan quick to follow. But there he is trying to scoop Demented. But Demented had it spotted and counters with an uppercut now. Both men on their feet. Tossed into the steel steps goes Declan now. Jumping knee shot, swinging a miss. Declan grabbing Demented from behind. Tossing him down the side of the ring. Yeah, we don't do mixed tags here. You can be a member of that stable, I've no doubt about it, but I've had no official inclination that's what's going on. But there's a big hip toss on the outside, landing hard on those thin mats. It was Declan there. There you see Demented looking for that drop kick to the knee. We see him work the knees over of his opponent. There's a snap. The big knife edge chop exchange on the outside here. Halfway through our 20 count on the outside. And Declan throwing Demented around. Demented though bringing this back into the ring now. Diving in after Declan. Stiff stomp down the back as he's trying to get up onto his feet. Big roundhouse. And now what's Demented looking for here? The hammer fist into the side of the head before rolling him up. Locking Declan in tight. The leg hooked. But there you see Declan managing to break the grip. The right hand into the forehead of Demented, breaks himself free. Both men on their feet. Declan going for the cross face now. Wrenching right back. Demented though managing to roll himself free. Stiff kick into the midsection. Scoops Declan up on his shoulders. Big power slam there. Declan trying to crawl for the corner, but oh, there's the stomp on the back and the flex for the ladies. The clean-up crew may be needed for all the ladies that are getting a little bit wet for Demented. Now the diamond in the rough. Caleb James tagged into the match. Brings Declan up onto his feet. The big roundhouse miss. Grabs the ankle and sweeps the leg from underneath him. Big uppercut now by Declan. Backing him into the corner. And there's Demented tagging himself back into the match. Big forearm missed. Grabbed up. STO takedown there. They're countered by Declan. May want to think about making a tag to the beast. Instead going for the pin. There's the one and only a one count. Big punch into the midsection. Grabbed up. Oh, famouser. And there's Connor Stewart holding out the arm. But Demented isolating Declan Shaw here. Keeping him in the ring. Dumping him down. There's that bow and arrow stretch. Jumping senton. Driving all the air out of the lungs. And there's Demented flexing for the ladies in the crowd once again. Stiff kick into the midsection. DDT there. And again, Connor wants in this match, but Demented keeping him away. Dragon Screw takedown. Declan needs to make this tag, and here it comes. In comes the Beast. Is he going to be the difference maker in this match? Severe weight advantage goes to the Beast. There's the Irish whip into the corner. Demented may be thinking about bringing in Caleb James, and there it is, the tag made. Caleb now has him up on the shoulders. Knee drop. Ooh! Double axe handle now to the back. Connor brought up. Leg swept from underneath him. Double stomp into the chest. Oh, Caleb saw a spider. Tried to squish it. There's the hammer fist down into the head of Connor Stewart. Now the elbow right into the temple. And going back to work with the hammer fists. Brought up onto the feet now. Caleb rolls him over. Big right hand. Up on the shoulders now. Backbreaker. Swinging. Oh, the gut buster. There's the 1, the 2, and only a 2 count. Caleb up onto his feet. Club and blow. Big right hand to the jaw. Shoots in. No knee shot into the skull of Declan there. Wrenching around on the arm. Irish whip into the corner goes Caleb. Face down into the turnbuckle. Declan now taking his time, turning Caleb around. Stiff kick into the midsection. There's the headbutt. The club and blow over the skull. The crowd know what's coming. Edinburgh's own Declan with the drive-by. There you see Caleb trying to make it to the corner, and there's the tag. And into the match comes Demented. Drop kick into the knees of Declan. Boot into the side of the skull. And Declan trying to crawl for the corner. Demented getting all fired up. Wrenches around on the wrist. Northern Lights suplex. Still holding on is Demented. Brings him up. Twisting neck breaker. And again Demented flexing for the ladies. Wiping off those abs. Back heel kick. The straight jacket. Into the German suplex. And there you see Declan trying to crawl, and then there's the tag, the hot tag made into the ring. Hurricane Rana takedown by Demented, raining in those right hands. Brought up onto the feet, overhand left, blocked, stiff kick into the midsection. Demented grabbing him up from behind though. There's the Irish whip, sending Demented over to the floor, over the top rope, landing out by Declan on the floor there. Connor now bringing him up, bringing him back into the ring. Seems a rather strange tactic here, but there's the hot tag, and in comes Caleb James now, spinning back fist, missing. Was he looking for that elbow? Deadlifted off the ground with the side suplex by Connor Stewart. Brought up onto his feet now. Big knee lift into the midsection. Connor forcing Caleb down onto the canvas. Bringing him up onto his feet. Big knife edge chop. Returned by Caleb. Float over. Looking for the DDT. Spiking him on that big ball dome of his. Club and blow over the back. Missed with that bell clap though did Caleb James. The big Irish whip now sends Caleb into the ropes. A little collision there. And again, whipped into the ropes. Nope. Caleb over the top rope. Big forearm. Connor now climbing up onto the middle rope, brings Caleb in the hard way with the suplex. Caleb Smart rolling to the floor, but comes straight back in. Irish whip sends Connor into the corner, face down into the turnbuckle. Turned around now. Bringing him up, sits him on that top turnbuckle. Caleb through the ropes. Back elbow shot by Connor, trying to break himself free. But there's Caleb again fighting back. club and blows. Elbow shots into the top of the skull now. Trying to weaken the beast here. Was Caleb looking for the avalanche poison rana. Leg hook down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and the beast kicking out on 2. Caleb again bringing him up onto his feet. Big club and lariat. Another big lariat. Take Stewart. Throws that big lariat, but ducked under by Caleb. Jumping off the ropes with another lariat of his own. Tag into Demented O'Connelly. Up on the feet now. Kick to the midsection. Demented. Is he looking for it? Here comes the dirty double dipper. Leg hooked on the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and a stiff kick out on 2. Connor quick up onto his feet. Double axe handle missing by Connor. Big roundhouse. And here goes Demented again. Laying in those hammer fists. Looking to tie him up. Declan through the ropes. Can he get there in time? Stomped down. Connor released from the hole, but Demented's not finished. What's Demented looking for here? Scoops him up on the shoulders, and here it comes. Looking for the kapow kick. And again brought up onto the feet is Connor Stewart. The overhand right blocked. Big club and blow. Big STO takedown by the beast. Stomped down into the midsection. Deadlift Demented from the floor. Looking for the gut wrench suplex. And again bringing him up. And they're looking for the Glasgow kiss. But there's the uppercut. Running lariat missed. Big forearm into the lower back. Connor scooped up onto the shoulders. Demented again. Thought we were going to see another kapow kick. But no, there he is stretching out that lower back. And Demented taking a bow. What's that all about? Brought up onto the feet. Shoulder block takedown. Another shoulder block takedown. And the Silver Fox lands on his feet. Oh, sorry, Platinum Fox, should I say. Up on the top turnbuckle. Double axe handle. Taking down the beast. Where's Demented going? He's going back up onto that top rope. Connor Stewart laid out on the floor still. 450 senton. Followed up by the nip up there. And again, Demented wants up. Big club and blow sends him flying down to the floor though. Beast going after him, brings him up onto his feet now. Connor scoops him up, slipped out the back door, club and blow over the shoulders. Knife edge chopped by Demented, returned by Connor Stewart. Double axe missing, rolled over the hip, knees into the skull. Connor Stewart working him over here, and another big knee shot. 8 minutes left on the clock. Connor now brought up onto his feet, blocks the punch, big headbutt sends Demented down to the floor. Connor though tossed into the ring by Demented. Slow to get up, Demented straight on his case. Brings him up, kick to the midsection. And here we go again, looking for another dirty double dipper. Dragged away from the ropes. Leg hook down for the count. There's the 1, the 2, and the save by Declan Shaw on 2. Demented now trying to pull that arm out of its socket. Stomp down into the midsection. Tying him up, I think we're about to see Dementia locked in on Connor Stewart. And again, Demented has the hold broken by Declan. Brought up onto the feet. The big Irish whip into the corner of the Diamond in the MILF. Knife edge chop blocked. Big right hand to the jaw, double axe handle. Flying out the corner came Connor Stewart there. And tagged back into this match is Declan Shaw as Connor climbs out. Demented's laid out right in front of his own tag partner there. The elbow driven into his chest. Declan now brings him up onto his feet. There's the finest carry takedown though by Demented. Catches Declan. Yeah, heavyweight champion caught. The arm wrenched around. Hammer locked up is Declan, but there's the back elbow shot to break himself free. Overhand right block, Demented with a big forearm, and again comes running in with a lariat and sent flying over the top rope with the backdrop. Crashing hard onto the floor. Single leg drop kick blocked by Demented. There's the back elbow into the midsection, and now tossed into the steel steps. Into the steel steps again goes Demented. Count of 4. Declan just throwing Demented around the outside of the ring here, bringing him up onto his feet. Comes in, rolls all the way through, DDT there. Demented though quick to his feet, stiff kick into the midsection, staggers Declan there. Pull back lariat, drops Demented on the outside. Count of 9. Declan now pulls the punch because he sees Demented roll away. Demented throwing Declan away from him, giving himself a breather as he climbs back into the ring. And just as I say that, clearly he had to slide back out. Just a flex for that lady in the front row. Well, I think it's a lady. Hurricane Rana now raining down those right hands into the skull. Overhand left blocked, big forearm, back elbow shot by Demented. Drop kick for the knee, sidestep, stiff kick into his ribs as Demented tried to get up onto his feet there. Declan now bouncing his skull off the ring post, turning to this home nation crowd. Certainly seem to be cheering for the man here. Comes in, big hip toss though by Demented, as we're just over 4 minutes left in this match. Demented breaks hold of the grip, but Declan quick to grab a hold of him again, tossing him into the ring here. Demented quick to nip up onto his feet. Declan locks in that crossface again, but the boot touches the rope and the referee breaks the hold. There you saw Demented had Caleb up for backup just in case he couldn't get free. There's the arm drag takedown by Demented now. Declan with a gut punch breaking free. Demented with a kick to the midsection. Caught. STO takedown by Declan, catches Demented. Leg hook now. Wee Jimmy getting into position as the 1, the 2, and the save by Caleb James. Declan again brings Demented up onto his feet. Big knife edge chop sends him down. What are we looking for here? The Lion Tamer. The Lion Tamer locked in, and the thrust kick into the back of the skull by Caleb James there. Tagged in now is the Beast once again. Rolling Demented over, leg hook down for the pin. The 1, the 2, and oh no, Caleb saved just in time. Stomped down into the midsection. Connor now dragging Demented away from the ropes. Brings him up onto all fours, double axe handle driven across the skull. And well, Connor's had enough already. Tags Declan back into this match. Elbow drop into the lower back. Demented pops up onto his feet. Big hip toss there. Brought up onto the feet now. Declan takes a kick to the midsection. And here, Declan about to receive a dirty double dipper. Going after the arm once again, trying to pull it out of its socket is Demented. Is he just trying to soften him up for when he locks in dementia? There's the big gut shot, elbow shot by Declan, catches Demented. Pop up drop kick, stiff right into the chest. Demented rolls to the floor, back into the ring he comes. Big roundhouse, and here we go again. Demented looking to make Declan submit here. Rolls him through. The submission hold locked in, but there's Connor Stewart. Wrong part of the ring to look to make Declan submit. But now Demented begging for Declan to get up. Sits him up on the shoulders. Here it comes, looking for the kapow kick. Not enough. Declan brought to his feet. Jumping knee shot, sidestepped by Declan. Grabbed up by the scruff of the neck. Brought over towards the corner of the Lads of War. But there's the elbow shots. Demented breaks himself free of the hold. Scoops Declan up again. And here we go. That bow and arrow stretch once again locked in. 30 seconds left on the clock, and Walt Dementor's deciding this is the perfect time to strike a pose for the crowd. 20 seconds. Declan trying to get up onto his feet. Demented, we're on 15 seconds. Club and blow, no, blocked. Demented now eats a side leg drop kick. Elbow drop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there you have it. This match ends in a draw. Wow, these two teams ending in a draw. The Lads of War, that's their second draw. So the Lads of War now have a record of 2-1-2. Whereas Caleb and Demented have a record of 1-3-1. Neither team managing to get the job done within the allotted time limit. Tisk, tisk. Well, still nobody wants to go after Angelita Nightwalker or Twarfing Van Sisley. So we're going to carry along in their card. And next up we have Ryan Matthews going up against the D-Train. I believe so. If you've got over 15 challenges and, well, 15 wins, losses, etc. combined, then you are eligible for a challenge. So anyone under that limit is available to go for it. But here we have Ryan Matthews versus the D-Train in the super heavyweight division. So take your pick here, who you got for the victory. Ryan Matthews, the prince on the throne, no longer has the team of Alpha by his side, walking away to focus on his solo career. Still working his way through the super heavyweight division though, in his head-to-head gauntlet with Tony Lee Williams, who we've struggled to get a hold of since his loss in an unsanctioned bout with Neo. We have had contact with a representative of Tony Lee Williams who says that he's suffering from some form of injury. We can't go into much more detail, but apparently he's going to focus on rehab and find his true grizzly self. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But at the moment, Ryan Matthews is 1-1 in his super heavyweight gauntlet, and he goes up against the veteran, the D-Train, one half of the tag team champions. But D-Train has a record of 2 wins and 3 losses heading into this match. Coming down to the ring first, in a match scheduled for 1 fall, here's your reigning and current, I don't know where I was going, super heavyweight champion of the SWA. He stands in at 6 feet 2 inches, weighing in at 361 pounds, by way of Austin, Texas, USA. He's the prince upon the throne, Ryan Matthews. How you doing, Mark Caliber? Obviously Matt Outlaw going for D-Train for the win. But he's going to be going up against that veteran, the big old baller Sexy. So who's your money on this one? Who you got? As we await the Prince of Throne to get settled in the ring here. Let's bring on his opponent. Coming down to the ring now, he's one half of your reigning SWA Tag Team Champions. He stands in 6 feet 10 inches, weighing in at 364 pounds, by way of Fort Worth, Texas, USA. He's the big old ball of Sexy, that chicken dancing, thong wearing, Maverick Championship Wrestling, chugga chugga choo choo, a D-Train. How you doing, Mark Caliber? Don't forget our main event, title for title, Eddie Brooks, Leo Punk 1-on-1. Both titles on the line. Big champion action against D-Train. Comes running in with that knee shot, jump and miss. Big frying pan chop staggers Ryan Matthews back into the corner as D-Train now lays in the elbows. Ryan falling to the floor there. Now his head being smashed on that canvas. Stomp down into the chest. Elbow drop into the lower back. So there's 3 inches in difference. Oh, wait a minute. No, there's 8 inches difference between the D-Train and Ryan Matthews, but just 3 pounds in weight. Ryan Matthews, though, trying to fight back into this. Whips D-Train into the corner now. Turns him around. D-Train, no. Tosses Ryan Matthews into the corner. Big overhand rights. Right across the forehead. Brings him out. D-Train up on the middle rope. Through the air. Knee shot into the back. Brought up onto the knee. Nope. Blocked. Knee gut shot there. Ryan Matthews jumping. Knee shot into the breadbasket of D-Train. Now working the strikes. The back fist. The running out just bouncing off the chest of the D-Train. Bringing him up, backdrop suplex. D-Train brings Matthews up onto his feet, looking for a cut and pushed away. Ryan Matthews quick to grab into that front face lock. Wrenching round on the wrist now. Elevated wrist lock. Wrenching round, arm wrench across, flying onto his back goes the D-Train. Grabbing a hold of that arm again. Wrenching it round, but there's D-Train this time with a big forearm to the jaw. Jumping, now it taking Matthews off his feet. D-Train, what's he looking for here? Oh, the pile driver! Dumping Matthews on his skull there. There you see the knee braces around D-Train's legs. You'd think that'd be an open target for Ryan Matthews, but at the moment he's having his chest pounded across as he's draped across the top rope. D-Train really going to work. Oh, the fall to the floor. Ryan Matthews didn't even brace himself as he fell there. But here he is trying to fight back now. Big right hand comes running in with that knee shot again, but this time the leg caught. As D-Train now throws him away down towards the timekeeper's area. Brought up onto the feet now. Jumping knee shot missed there by the D-Train. The kick missed by D-Train. But the jawbreaker by Ryan Matthews on target. Collar and elbow type on the outside. Pushed away as D-Train. Big forearm rock in the jaw. Big left hand to the face. D-Train now tossed away and down to the floor yet again. Brought up onto the feet. Back over shot blocked. Big right hand to the jaw. Jumping knee shot missed. Forearm club and blows here. Big forearm. D-Train just turns around as if, what was that? That tickled. Bitch slap Ryan Matthews. Another knee shot into the midsection. Ryan Matthews though slapping the taste out of D-Train's mouth now. Count of 12. Ryan Matthews taking his time here. And it's good to see our lovely thumbs down troll hasn't missed it. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Much love. Maybe we should have a cuddle. In through the ropes now. D-Train. Club and blow over the back. Snap mared over. Stiff kick down the spine. Brought up onto the feet now. Collar and elbow top. Nope. Kick. Stiff kick into the midsection. Scooped up on the shoulders now. Driven through. Leg hooked. There's the 1. The 2. And the D-Train gets that shoulder up just in time. Matthews not finished yet. Raises his arm above the body of D-Train. Brings him up onto his feet. Big club and lariat. A second takes D-Train off his feet. D-Train throwing a big lariat of his own, but Ryan Matthews ducks under. Comes flying off the rope there. Where's he going? Into the corner? No, he's going up top. Matthews a slow climb to the top. D-Train laid out. Ryan Matthews turns the moonsault. Oh, off target there. Missing with that moonsault. There you see D-Train trying to crawl for the ropes to bring himself up. But Ryan Matthews straight on his case. The gut wrench suplex. And again brought up onto the feet now. The bear hug locked in by Ryan Matthews. Is this a message to the Grizzly? Dropping D-Train at the referee's rope break. And there's the glass jaw. But brought D-Train up. Tried to throw a punch. D-Train able to punch back. There's no glass jaw on the D-Train. Now he's stomping into the chest. Now burying that knee across the throat. Brings Ryan Matthews up onto his feet. Knife edge chop takes him clean off the feet. How much power is in that chop? Flowing all the way through the vertebrae. That round the world. Into the lumbar check, sorry. And now putting all that weight across the chest and the core of the D-Train. Brought up onto the feet now, belly to belly, nope. D-Train with the right hand, another right hand, and a third, breaking through the hold, and D-Train's all fired up. But Ryan Matthews grabbing him, gets Bill toss across the ring there. D-Train now with that front face lock, into the Russian leg sweep. Elbow drop into the chest, and another elbow drop to follow up. Ryan Matthews brought up onto his feet now. Big knee lift by Matthews. Comes in. There's that glass jaw again. The shatter effect of that elbow. Leg hooked. Down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2. And the Prince on the throne is successful. So Ryan Matthews able to take out the veteran D-Train. You see that leg hooked after the first attempt of putting the D-Train away. Here's that elbow shot right to the jaw, and there's another one. But your winner by way of pinfall, your super heavyweight champion of the SWA, the Prince upon the throne, Ryan Matthews. So congratulations Ryan Matthews on the win. We saw him locking that bear hug. Do wonder if that is a shout out to the Grizzly, wherever he may be. But let's carry on with the plan for the day. It's still one-on-one action. Where are we? Where are we? Where is she? Our reigning champion. There she is. Let's carry on. No, everything's right there. Yeah, fine. Right. Here we go. Our next match. Gemma McAllister, our reigning women's champion, versus Eva Cyanide, or Eva Cyanide, depending on how you want to say it. So, Gemma hasn't been in action since the Battle of Bannockburn on the SWA's pay-per-view. She successfully defended her championship against Sunshine Marigold. She now goes against the head-to-head combat with a member of Alpha, Eva Cyanide. Eva, with an even 2-2 record in singles action, has an opportunity to put a big W in her column with a victory over the current champion. Gemma will have to be very wary going into this match, because it seems that Cyanide can strike out of nowhere, leaving you looking up at the lights, as we've seen previously when she hit that kick. Question is the champ a little rusty with a little vacation from the ring? Let's soon find out. Here we go. The following match is scheduled for one fall. It is a women's division match. Coming down to the ring first. She stands in at 5 feet 8 inches, weighs in at 132 pounds. By way of Ayrshire, Scotland. She is your reigning SWA Women's Champion and the self-proclaimed Queen of Scots, Gemma McAllister. Name that tune. You can name that tune? Hell, there's got to be some prize in it for you. And Gemma, no, you can't enter. Your women's champion here, making her way down to the ring. Oh, quick change there. Here we go. Let's bring on her opponent. making her way down to the ring. 5 feet 6 inches, weighing in 168 pounds. From Croatia by way of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, she is Iva Cyanide, a member of Alpha. Can she get that all-important victory here? What a W in the column this would be if she can get a pinfall over the champ, or even a submission. So, come on, let's get down to business, shall we? Iva Cyanide has arrived. We getting ready? There we go. Right, Jimmy. Let's get down to business. Gemma and Iva are both ready. We, Jimmy the referee, ring that bell. And here we go. Gemma straight up, scoops her up on the shoulders. There's the gut buster. Iva straight onto her feet though, scooped up again. Into another gut buster. Gemma pulling the punch. Going after the arm now. Looking to wrench back like a slot machine. Jackpot. Brought up onto the feet now. Gemma again tying up Iva. Looking for a brain buster. I thought we were going for a suplex. Too close to the ropes there. Went for a brain buster instead. Looking for an out for a cut. Pushed away by Iva. Scooping Gemma up on her shoulders. Carrying her across the ring. Jimmy, get out of the way. But there's Gemma with the elbow shots. Now trying to break herself free. Uranagi backbreaker. Dragged away from the ropes again. Gemma now with a stomp into the mid, grabbing that wrist. Now going in with the stomps to the back and the boot to the face. Hammer locking that wrist up. Now grabbing the other arm, manipulating the wrist joint before throwing around double knees into the lower back. Rolling through goes Gemma McAllister. Iva now brought up onto her feet, scooped up onto the shoulders again, the gut buster one more time, really going after the core of Iva Cyanide, scooping her up, and there's the backbreaker. So she works the stomach, then works the back, trying to chop away at the midsection, but there's the hook by over the leg, caught, dragon screw, tossing her into the ring apron. Brought up onto the feet now, Iva tossed into the security railing. Gemma quick to tie her up. Looking for another brain buster. The short brain buster there catches Cyanide. And again brought up onto her feet. Stiff kick. No, leg caught over the top. Heel kick into the face. That heel lariat taking down Gemma on the outside. Gemma blocks that overhand left. Flies in a body punch of her own. Flying forearm missed there by Gemma. Tosses Cyanide into the ring. Quick to dive in after her. Cyanide trying to get up onto her feet. Eats a big boot into the head. And now Gemma sitting her up. Bringing her up onto her feet. Quick snap suplex. And Cyanide rolling out to the floor. Gemma not giving her a moment's rest though. Going straight out after her. Brings her up onto her feet. Cyanide dodges out of the way. That overhand right delivers one of her own. Necktie into the DDT there. Takes down Gemma. And now helps her up onto her feet again. Snap jab blocked. Big stiff kick into the midsection. Knife edge chop exchange between these two on the outside. Then the roll up double stomp there by Cyanide. Cyanide's legs caught. Rolled over face down into the thin mats on the outside. Working the midsection, but Cyanide fights back with a big forearm. Gemma tossed into the ring now. Cyanide rolls in after her. Gemma face down, ass up. Now taking the boots, the laces to the face, and a stiff kick followed up with the pin. Not even a 1 count there. Gemma's not up onto her feet, being helped up there by Cyanide. Dragon suplex into the pin. There's the 1 and only a 1 count. Cyanide, you needed to get up onto those toes. Get up on them tippy toes. Really put the pressure on the shoulders there. Cyanide now wrenching the arm. But there's the big forearm by Gemma, breaking herself free. The wolf kiss DDT there by Gemma McAllister. Stomping down into the knee. Helps Cyanide up onto her feet. Big forearm rocking her into the corner. Tossed out through the ropes and down to the floor she goes. Gemma now building up her head of steam. Diving through the turnbuckles. Tornado DDT connects. The crowd love it. Cheering, this is awesome. Cyanide looks like she's a little flustered here on the outside. But she's pacing around there. Both ladies now look down into the ring. Cyanide first with the body blow. Overhand right against Gemma. She's leant against the ropes now. Through the ropes she goes. Hung out on the middle rope. DDT by Cyanide. Gemma again. Helped up to her feet slowly. Snapmared over. Stiff kick down the spine for good measure and into the pin. Forearm across the face and only a 1 count. Helped up onto the feet again. Ducked under the lariat. Big lariat follow up there by Gemma. Cyanide helped onto her feet now. Blocks that big forearm. Comes in, wrenches around on the arm. But there's a forearm by Gemma, breaking herself free. Kick to the midsection. Packages her up. Now looking to choke out Cyanide here. That arm right across the throat there. But Cyanide managing to roll onto her side. Get the elbows into the midsection and then into the face of Gemma there. Up on the feet now. Looking for a cross face, but the foot underneath the bottom rope. Gemma pops up, flying forearm. Another big forearm to the face of Cyanide. The sling blade following up. Cyanide being helped up onto her feet here. The body blow blocked. Big knee lift by Cyanide. Ducks under a lariat from Gemma, but gets caught with the return one. As Gemma turned around and dropped Cyanide there. Brings her up onto the shoulders and another gut buster. Gemma now up on the shoulders again with Cyanide and again delivers another gut buster. Really driving the air out of those lungs, taking all the strength away. What's she looking for here? Shout out to her brother. Off with your head. Leg hook down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and the shoulder up on 2. Gemma surprised it wasn't enough to put her opponent away here. The champ may be a little flustered. What's she looking for here? Brings her up again. Knee shot into the top of the head, this time by Cyanide. And there's that whiplash. Or should I call that the tentacle lash? Sorry. There's the 1. Only a 1 count on the tentacle lash. Cyanide dragging her away from the ropes. Gemma quick up onto her feet. Irish whip reversed. Into the corner we go. McAllister now being turned around in the corner. Nope, do-si-do, around we go. Stiff kick, no, elbow shot to the top of the knee. Cyanide again whips McAllister into a corner. Step up thrust kick into the face. Sat down. What's she looking for here? Oh, shaking her ass at her. Oh, taste it, Gemma. Can you taste what she had for lunch? Stiff kick into the chest as Gemma sat up out the corner. Now trying to pull herself up onto her feet. Stood up in the corner once again. Cyanide now, what she got in mind here? Scoops her up. Hangs her up in a tree of woe. Oh, where's she going? Cyanide climbs the opposite corner here. Gemma hung out to dry. A little prayer said by Cyanide. Coast to coast drop kick right into the head of Gemma McAllister, but Cyanide, you can see she's feeling that lower back. Dragged away from the ropes here. Was that enough to put Gemma McAllister out? There's the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2. Cyanide now brings Gemma up onto her feet. Cravat DDT. But Gemma rolling out underneath the bottom rope. Not making this easy for Cyanide. There's the shoulder thrust. Gemma now with a sunset flip. Over the top. Here we go. There's the 1, the 2. No way. Gemma with a roll-up pin from the sunset flip. And your winner by way of, well, pinfall is your reigning women's champion of the SWA. There you see the kiss, the wolf kiss there. A cheap victory by the champ. There you see the tentacle lash of Cyanide. The roll up that followed, not enough to get the victory. The kick out, and there you see Cyanide. Gemma laughing at her. Cyanide saying to the referee that wasn't a free. Whoop. Oh, I don't think this is over. I don't think these two ladies are finished, with Gemma mocking Cyanide in the ring. Wow. The stones on Gemma after a roll-up pin. That's how it's done. Wow, okay. But right, we're now going to go into our main event of the night, as we've had no Iron Skull or Women's KO challenges whatsoever for Twelfink or Angelina Nightwalker. We're going to head into our main event of the night. It's title for title. And as he laid out the challenge, Leo Punk will be going first, as it is the lesser belt, I would almost say, than the light heavyweight division championship. But here we go. This is a title match. Double title match. So the King of the North and the SWA light heavyweight championship both on the line. Let's get down to business. Well, we're going to put that on hold for a second. Let's get down to this one. This is Leo Punk. The crown firmly upon his head. Decided one championship isn't enough. Calling out the light heavyweight champion again so soon after losing to him at the Battle of Bannockburn. Clearly wanting to right a wrong here. But Eddie Brooks was, well, more than happy to accept the challenge. Clearly confident he can repeat the same result and claim another belt to his name. But you got to look at Leo's momentum going into this. Surely he may be the favourite going into this match, especially with all the scalps under his belt. Especially that night where he took out 4 people at the pay-per-view, defending that King of the North championship. So the question is, can he keep it up? Come on, ladies and gents, let's get down to the ring for this double belt, title for title match. Who you got for this one? Is it Eddie Brooks or is it Leo Punk? The following title match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, coming down to the ring, standing 6 feet 2 inches, weighing in at 215 pounds, by way of San Antonio, Texas. He is your Lionheart champion. Oh no, he's your King of the North champion. Leo Punk. Question is, does he have a bullet with the name of the champ on it, like his music suggests? Leo looking focused as ever as he makes his way down to the ring. Certainly a focused individual, and well, I wouldn't bet against him walking away with both belts at the moment, especially the vein of form he's been on. And let's bring on his opponent. Standing in at 6 feet 2 inches, weighing in at 220 pounds. From Portland, Oregon, USA, is your reigning and defending SWA light heavyweight champion, Eddie Brooks. Question is, will he be the light heavyweight champion and the King of the North? Oh, what the hell happened there? Here we go. Both belts being collected here by Wee Jimmy. Being raised high. This is what it's all about. Both belts on the line. This will count as a defense and a challenge for in the ranking points. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie up. Straight side headlock into the rollover there. Eddie Brooks so quick to reverse. Side headlock of his own. Bringing it through into a key lock now. Reversed into the hammerlock, into the side headlock there by Leo Punk. Rolls him over the hips, still got that side headlock applied. Big right hand into the skull. Starting off with some chain wrestling here. Each of the men wanting to show what they got. There's the wrist lock. Dropping Leo down to one knee, moving up the arm now. Oh, reversed. Fujiwara armbar by Leo Punk. Back into that collar and elbow type, and again the wrist lock. Oh, wrenching on the arm there. Eddie now brings Leo up onto his feet. Discus forearm sidestepped. Thrust kick into the midsection. But Eddie with a punch to the guts of Leo himself. Grabbing him up now by the scruff of the neck. Remember, you lead the head. The body has no choice but to follow. But here's Leo fighting back with those elbow shots right into the bread basket. Bringing him up. Sit down. Uranagi slam there. Dragged away from the ropes now. Stomped down into the chest. Grabbing that wrist up. The lower back being worked on here. The big thrust into the face. Now tying him up, wrenching on that wrist is Leo Punk here before delivering the knees into the lower back. Being helped up onto his feet now. Uranagi backbreaker by Leo Punk. The thrust into the midsection. No, the arm caught. The gut shot. The thrust kick right to the jaw of Leo there. And a stomp down into the ankle to follow up. Eddie now trying to make up his mind, but Leo trying to pull himself up on the ropes. Eddie quick to time up, the neck breaker over the knee. And again brings Leo up, big forearm into the jaw. Mid kick, no leg caught, elbow shot to the top of the knee. Big lariat there by Punk, taking down Eddie Brooks. There's a stomp into the knee, and again working over the knees of Eddie. Stiff kick, leg caught. Eddie elbow shot to the top of the knee. Irish whip into the ropes goes Punk now. Little collision here. Irish whip face down into the turnbuckle. Back elbow shot by Brooks. The leg caught once again. This time the leg swept from underneath Brooks. And there's Leo showing that he's a thinking man. Eddie now trying to pull himself up. Big forearm. Brooks now springboard. Jumping lariat there. Taking down Leo Punk. Helping him up. But Leo with a quick bitch slap to the face. Ties him up. Packages him up. Pile driver. Stomp down into the chest. Helped up now up onto the feet. And there's that Uranagi backbreaker again. Dragging him away towards the centre of the ring. The stomp down into the midsection. Really trying to wear down Eddie Brooks here. Maybe he's learned a thing or two from his last match with Eddie at the pay-per-view. That wrist lock. Now the double knees rolling through is Leo Punk now. Sitting him up. Helped up onto the feet. Discus forearm this time. Oh, crumbles Eddie Brooks there. Stomp down into the back of the knee again. Eddie now being helped up by Punk. Kick to the midsection. Looking for that fisherman brain buster. And Eddie smartly rolling out to the floor. The belts will not change on a count out or disqualification. Low kick. But Leo comes back with a right hook to the jaw. Kick to the midsection. He got tied up. The thrust kick, leg caught by Leo Punk. The big lariat swing and a miss. The flying forearm swing and a miss. Both men missing wildly with big swings here. Eddie now face down, ass up. Leo quick to roll into the ring after him. Eddie up onto his feet now. Leo look. Oh, again crumbles him with that big discus forearm to the jaw. Trying to help him up, but there's the elbow shot into the midsection. The thrust kick, leg caught. Swung away this time. Kick to the midsection again. And again Leo sweeps the leg from underneath Eddie Brooks. That whiplash STO takedown there. Leg hook down for the pin. There's the one, the two, and a kick out by Brooks on two. Brooks quick to sit up, quick to get up. Leo turns around, sees Eddie straight in his face. What's he looking for here? Tiger. Driver, no. Eddie escapes. Pulled back lariat there by Eddie Brooks. Eddie now bringing Leo up onto his feet. Big lariat. Chops him down. And again, as Leo pops up, he eats another lariat. Another side leg drop kick. And Eddie Brooks is in control. Brings Leo up. Looks for a back shot. Center of the ring. Leg hooked. The one, the two, and a kick out on two. And again now, Eddie stands over Leo, sits him up, ties that head up in between the thighs, raining down those elbow shots to the skull. And again, going after the head of Leo Brooks with those elbow shots. Leo Punk with the elbow shots. Sits him up once again. Knee driven into the spine this time. Helping Leo up onto his feet. Kick to the midsection. Bringing him round. Swinging through into the cutter. And now it looks like Eddie's had enough. It looks like he wants to put this one to bed. Looking for the guillotine, but sidestep there by Leo. Forearm into the back, comes running in with a lariat, dunked under by Eddie. The momentum taking Leo all the way over the top rope. He's being brought in the hard way with a suplex to the inside though. Helped up onto his feet now, kick to the midsection. Double underhook. Suplex. Still holding on. Another double underhook suplex. Still got a hold for a third suplex. And again, Eddie looking to finish this here. Jumps in, looking for the guillotine. There it is. But Leo Punk straight away, fighting himself free with the punches into the midsection, pushing Leo away. Whips him through. Sister Abigail, 1, 2. And he's done it. Leo Punk has done it. I can't believe how quick that match went over. We now have a dual champion. There you see the forearm after he dodged the first guillotine, delivering that Sister Abigail. He's not only your King of the North, he is now also your light heavyweight champion of the SWA. Wow. Seriously, who is going to stop Leo Punk on his reign here? He will still have to defend that King of the North Championship every week, but the light heavyweight group is now in his grasp as well. We will await to see who Leo Punk decides his next defense for the King of the North belt will be against. But for now, that is all we have time for with the SWA. We will be back shortly with some Three Lions Wrestling. Slightly ahead of schedule, but that's the way it goes. I will see you shortly. And once again, congratulations to all our winners, commiserations to all our losers, and a big shout out to Leo Punk, our double champion. But for now, this is Ulmarwolf, and I'm saying stay safe, be good, and if you can't be good, well hell, just don't be caught at being bad or have one hell of a good lawyer. Stay safe, people. Peace out.